The reality is Travis Hunter or Abdul Carter are the selection. Most likely it's Travis Hunter, who most would say is the top overall prospect in this draft. Positional value, all of those things kind of play a role in how you would actually grade them, but top overall prospect, Travis Hunter or Abdul Carter at number two. But we're starting to hear more and more that Shador Sanders could fall. And so he's a player, while he's not great, while he doesn't have the upside, he's a player that can be very, very good. And so all of a sudden, Jerry Jeudy, Travis Hunter, Cedric Tillman, David Njoku, and a very, very accurate Shador Sanders does make sense. And so I've been told that they have had some conversations about moving into the 20s for a player like Shador Sanders. Otherwise, they would be more likely to move back from pick 33 and look at a player like Jalen Milroe if they believe they could do that, move back and still get him. Otherwise, Milroe has the highest upside, according to everybody I've talked to in the NFL. He's got the highest upside of any quarterback in this draft. And so moving around or just sitting at 33 and taking him is something they're willing to do and give him some time with Joe Flacco, with Kenny Pickett. But Shador Sanders and where he falls, which could be the second round, leading to a trade up for, again, the Giants or the Browns, is something they're interested and willing to do, especially if they believe Travis Hunter and Shador Sanders reuniting will be a bonus for both players. And that's something they have to decide by understanding the players. It's one of the reasons they took them to dinner together and have really focused on those two as a pair, is to get a feel for, does bringing them together really kind of add to both players?
So in order to get into the 20s from 33, they'd probably have to get to 20. They'd probably want to get ahead of the Steelers. What's it cost, and what are they willing to pay?
Yeah, I think the cost is going to be their third round pick for sure. And then most likely they were looking at dealing a draft pick from next year's draft to get Kirk Cousins. Both the Falcons and the Browns would have wanted that so that they can make it conditional if Kirk played. And so now at some level they have that extra pick. So is that two third round picks? Is that some version of that trade to move up from 33? So they're moving their third, their second, and maybe next year's third or next year's fourth. They also have a little bit of a glut of players at defensive end. So we can see Ugbo Okoronkwo kind of being moved as a part of that deal as well. Greg Newsome is possibly available as well. So there are a few options to kind of get everything they need to kind of move up into the 20s. Most people see this draft from about 8 through about 40 something as kind of the same value of player. So I don't think the value is going to be as strong as some people may have it out to be.